escaping from Lucifer, bring the truth to men. My testimony's a Bible, someone give me a pen. I write the scriptures on Bible paper, is that a sin? I talk to God, he speaks through me, through lyrics then. I smoke the tree, you bite the apple, forbidden fruit. Take your rib, she deceives you, unforgiving fruits. My brothers keepers, my brothers reapers, nobody peeping. They keeping secrets, they been teaching the murder keepers. You folks reaching, they not seeing the way we bleeding. My blue blood turns red when the air receives it. Ghostbusters for the Holy Ghost, replacing Jesus. And all the crosses on your neck, hope you're catching lesions. Niggas, I don't never stretch, but they say I'm reaching. I'm in my Kanye shirt, shh, Mace is preaching. It's a new year coming. You make new money, set new goals, you do new things. Fuck what you used to do. It's about right now and what's get done this year. Never blood clot store. Get out. Yeah, New Year's here and I'm on some new shit. Niggas still hating, time to make a new list. Laughing at the old cause I got a new bitch. See my energy was off, wouldn't cop the new switch. Everything new cause I'm on some new shit. New clothes, new shoes cause I'm on some new shit. New thoughts, new living cause I'm on some new shit. New house, new bitch, yes I'm on some new shit. Looking at this world through a microscope. Gathering the pieces like the puzzles broke. Let me speak my mind, let the muscles go. I've been grinding all my life like it's Dempsey's flow. But now I'm on some new shit, new faces, new focus, new aim. Claiming all these new spaces. Playing new cards, got some new aces. All the jokers in the bag, time to erase them. New York's barking, it bites vicious. If the training goes wrong, I'm getting new stitches. I can see far away like a new vision. Every day I plan ahead for a new dip switch. If the plan goes wrong, make some new blueprints. Get the bitch up out my ear, she a fucking nuisance. Tell that nigga he can have her, she don't even do shit. I don't answer texts and calls cause I got a new bitch. New Year's here and I'm on some new shit. Niggas still hating, time to make a new list. Laughing at the old cause I got a new bitch. See my energy was off, wouldn't cop the new switch. Everything new cause I'm on some new shit. New clothes, new shoes cause I'm on some new shit. New thoughts, new living cause I'm on some new shit. New house, new bitch, yes I'm on some new shit. Only God could judge me if you ask Pop. I hear that verse up in my head like it's non-stop. Nowadays they purchase verses out the pawn shop. I'ma trade a few in to make your song hot. I'm giving you business, but still I'm getting no props. Whatever the digits, we split it off the showtime. I'm whipping and mixing these words like it's stove top. You still feeling the energy when the show stops. I'm wicked with it, sharpen all my evil thoughts. Put a handle on the end so I can stick you with it. Read the mind of a nigga who was born gifted. Born different, every step I took it was a long distance. Had to walk it off, I was long-winded. Tried to feed me all these pills but I never finished. Tell that doctor fuck him, I don't need your new script. I'm a god in the flesh and I'm on some new shit.
Back one time. At it again. At it again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. We're in the building, man. Welcome to Big Business Podcast. It's your boy, Boss.
BBP, man. Number 20 in this thing. Episode 20. Got some things to talk about. Of course. Salute Charlize in the building. What's good?
Yes. She's in the building, man. You know, if it ain't big business, we ain't talking about it. So, you know, sir, we got to crank this thing up the right way, man. Y'all ready to ride? God damn it. Let go.
One time, let me pop my shit, man. Big talk. They done got me pissed off. Yeah, $40 bottle ain't no crystal. I ain't first up in a minute, back to business, about to lift off. Bitch, I'm talking big talk. They done got me pissed off. Yeah, $40 bottle ain't no crystal. I ain't first up in a minute, back to business, about to lift off. Bitch, I'm talking big talk.
Hey, I got a new batch and it's so fire. Yeah, forget that old shit, this'll take you higher. He said, I heard it all, you singing to the choir. I said, you might be wrong, just go ahead and try it. Just don't do it now. Custo left with a smile. He started off with Oxycontin, now he's speedballing. ACL torn in high school, started popping pills. Doctor got them calls so much he couldn't get them prescriptions filled. Just trying to cope with it, got hooked on opiates. Couldn't stop. Try to wean it off on heroin and now we can't find a vein. Can't find a lane to push that shit through. Tolerance so high it's just to get through. But if you take this here, you gon' be higher than you ever been. Once he hit him with that fit, not too much, just a little bit. Say you never felt like this. Mix it with that boy, mix it with that girl. This that lethal swirl, shit that'll rock your world. Once it's laced, you gon' be higher than you ever been. Percocet mixed with Fent, not too much, just a little bit. Say you never felt like this. Mix it with that boy, mix it with that girl. This that lethal swirl, shit that'll rock your world. Once it's laced, you gon' be higher than you ever been. He never felt the drug like this. Had to call the plug just to give him credit. Had to get administered. Narcan from the medics. Could've lost his life, but he went back twice. Had to get some more. Losing this battle like what am I here for? I started to get sick, then I wanted some shit. Not the regular shit though. I need that shit that'll blow my mind. I just hope that I don't overdose on the same drug 2 times. Caught a plug like, hey, give me that shit you gave me before. That shit was dope. After I copped, I met this woman walking through the streets. You need some help? Looking like she needed to pick me up. I said, come with me. Back to the motel, then I let her in. Told her, here, take this medicine. Hey, look, you gon' be higher than you ever been. Once you get up with this fit, not too much, just a little bit. Say she never felt like this. Mix it with that boy, mix it with that girl. This that lethal swirl, shit that'll rock your world. Once it's laced, you gon' be higher than you ever been. Percocet mixed with Fent, not too much, just a little bit. Say she never felt like this. Mix it with that boy, mix it with that girl. This that lethal swirl, shit that'll rock your world. Once it's laced, you gon' be higher than you ever been. Once it's laced, you gon' be higher than you ever been. Be higher than you ever been. Once it's laced, you gon' be higher than you ever been. He hit her with that Fent. Hit him with that Fent. He hit him with that Fent. Cautionary tales in this nation where affliction dwells. Now ride out. Yeah, ride out. Yeah, ride out. Cupcake in the building, what's good? Molly 13 in the building, what's hot? BBP episode number 20, and this thing back again. Boss, what's good with you?
Man, I'm cool. I'm feeling great, feeling lovely, man. We on number 20, bro. We at number 20.
Number 20. We had a dub, people. We had a dub.
Yeah, man. Salute to all the people that done fell through the door. I see Marley 13 back with us. What's going on, Marley 13? Nikki New, Charlize. Yeah, man.
Say my friend told me about 2 deaths from fentanyl in her circle this week. Damn.
That shit ain't shit to play with, man.
Nothing to play with. Nothing to play with at all, man.
If you see people damn near dying from just touching it, I don't want it.
Seeping through your pores. Not that you ain't even took a dose. You just happen to touch the shit. So
yeah, that was higher than you ever been. Of the homies' latest project, man. The Truth Forum, Volume 2. Fuck number 1. That's what he say.
Fuck the first one. Before that, we did have News Friday release that dropped yesterday. That thing banging. Heard some new music. You know, it's good to hear some new music from Brother News. So yeah.
Knew everything.
And definitely I'm gonna let him know about the verses. That's cool.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure. But yeah, we definitely got a versus battle coming up. We're gonna do Ja Rule versus 50 Cent. 20 songs. We doing hits. Versus rules, hits. Who got the most hits. So
yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. I think that's probably might end up being our next stream. Uh, or we can make that the end of lab. To tell you the truth,
We
I
could.
don't know.
We could. That
Yeah,
matter of fact, that's what we should do. So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll go ahead and get that thumbnail ready.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man. So we definitely gonna do that. So that should be fun. Them versus battles be fun, man. I don't know if anybody was here for the other ones, but they definitely be fun.
Yeah,
But we definitely got some things to talk about today. Some cases, some little bit of everything today. So
so we're gonna start off with a case that we actually I believe we covered a while ago. I don't know if you all remember the two LA models who was killed, or one of them they said was accidental overdose or something, whatever they say. I don't believe it, but the other one was Maleesa Mooney,
yeah,
and we talked about that a little bit here. And there haven't really been any updates until now. Now the last update before this one, it told us what was in the autopsy report and things like that. But now it done hit the fan, and we're gonna watch this clip and we're gonna talk about it. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So if you're not familiar with it, we'll catch you up. But if you are, this is what we've been waiting for.
We are following breaking news. A 41-year-old Minnesota man has been arrested in connection with the murder of a model in downtown LA. We've been tracking this case since last September. That's when police say 31-year-old Maleesa Mooney was found beaten, bound, and stuffed inside the refrigerator of her downtown LA apartment. Magnus Daniel Humphrey was arrested at his home in Minnesota on an unrelated federal warrant. Police say he has agreed to be extradited to Los Angeles. Keep a watch on that story.
so he was already in jail. He was already in jail somewhere else.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Now, there are other articles that I've seen. We only showed the 30-second clip for time reasons, but there's more information that was shared in one of the videos or the news articles that I seen. It said the dude who they arrested was staying with her. She was allowing him to stay with her. Now I don't know if they was dating or she just let him stay there. Then they asked the family, did they know this guy? And they said no. Now, does that make sense? Now let me give you a little more. Prior to her death, she had just came back from Miami with her sister. He was staying there. You really believe they don't know this guy?
Well, I mean, people do. You allow people to come in your circle, to your inner circle, who you feel like deserve that. So uh, it don't sound right. I say that.
It doesn't. I mean, that's the guy who they seen on the footage using her key fob. So
Right. I remember that.
that's the guy. It's no doubt about it. That's him.
Right.
The question is this a random dude or do she know him? Like, you gonna let a stranger in your house and you don't know? So it's just hard for me to believe that the family don't know this guy, because you in LA and you by yourself pretty much, because her sister's cross seas. She's a pop star. So normally sisters share that type of information, right? Like
Right.
who
Right.
they, and you would want to do that because, for one, just in case
Normally,
something.
normally, but like I said, people don't always tell people what they doing. People don't always do that, or they'll have the wherewithal to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be here at this time and this time." You just do random shit type thing.
Yeah, that's super random to me. And I know I know more's gonna probably come out with time, um, because I just don't see her allowing somebody that she don't know, she don't trust, to come live with her. and then not make anyone aware of it. But like you said, everybody's not the same.
Right.
But let me check out the chat real quick, see what they talking about. Absolutely, Charlize, is definitely tragic. She said, still not agreeing. Yep, too close to home. Nikki New said, I heard that she was found stuffed in her fridge with blood pooling from the on the floor. Yeah, yep, that's how they found her.
And it was at a hotel room.
Apartment. She stayed in one of those expensive ass apartments in L.A.
Okay, like a luxury apartment type of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Because I heard Key Fob, and the story's been so long ago, so I'm kind of foggy on some of the details. But I heard Key Fob, and I'm thinking of some kind of hotel or some, But yeah, them luxury apartments definitely do have situations like that.
Yeah, Nikki said, honestly, this damn heart in the way. A lot of people behind
Or
all
engaged.
these behaviors, those closest to them know nothing about. But what is there to hide?
Well, maybe the dude. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. The only thing I think of what I understand, you might not tell your mom, and I still haven't seen her mom interview say anything yet. But anyway, only person who's talking is her sister. And now on the latest news article I seen, it was her cousin and her auntie, still no mom. But if you was to keep this from your sister, and I look at her sister so suspect, she just something about her say she's lying about a lot of things that she say. Like one, she said the girl was pregnant. The girl wasn't fucking pregnant. But if you're gonna keep this guy from your sister, is that somebody that your sister was messing with? But if you look at him, you're like, hell no. Nah.
Oh shit.
Hell no.
Nah. I mean, she respect for. I mean, to her, she could, she thinks she pregnant or what. She's in a different country. So, I mean, how close are they if she's living in a different country?
Right.
So, as far as physically what her sister's seen, she hasn't seen anything. She hasn't been physically in her presence. So she only knows what she's been told. Maybe she did tell her she was pregnant, or she had a pregnancy scare and thought she was pregnant. Or I don't know.
Yeah, it was her mom told her. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, they're not that close either with distance, and you never know. Because after she died, I followed her on Instagram. Her sister Jordan Pauline, she had posted nothing about her sister. Nothing. Now, I mean, people are different, but if you love and you miss your sister and she died in a tragic way like this, I would be the person to keep her memory alive, her name alive. I'm putting my sister picture in your fucking face so you can see it. And you never see none of that, bro. And but she's still going on with her modeling and her pop singing and all that shit. But it's just, I don't know, something about her sister just don't sit right in my spirit, bro. It just doesn't.
Well, I mean, she got a career. She got, I understand what you're saying. I do. I also understand, other people. Not everybody agrees the same. So and we talked about that with Yo Gotti.
Yeah,
when he did the show, and people was like, "Oh, he doing the show," but everybody's different. So I don't know. Well, one thing I do know, when it do come down to them catching the dude, it like I said, it did sound like on that what you just played that they said he was extradited. So doesn't that mean that he was already locked up somewhere else?
Or they found him in Minnesota. I don't know if he was in jail in Minnesota,
right?
He was arrested in Minnesota.
Okay, so extradited means that you're just in a different jurisdiction, not actually that you're incarcerated somewhere else, but you're just in a different jurisdiction. Okay.
Right. If they're looking for you, like you got a warrant and they're looking for you all over the world, they find you.
Right.
It's just like the Shanquella Robinson case, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They wanted to get them extradited back to Mexico or Cabo, you know what I'm saying? But the United States wasn't going to do that. So, I don't know, man. Like I said, I think it's more information that will come out. But I'm glad they got him. But I want to know the reason. I really want to know the reason why he did it. Because you just don't live with somebody and just kill them. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just had a mad crush on them and she said no. And then your goddamn feelings get involved. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be a damn shit, man. Look. But it's happened. I'm not gonna act like it's not out of the realm of possibility. Definitely not.
Hell no, I see it on these ID Discovery shows all the damn time.
Oh yeah.
Man, if there's any man out there that hear my voice, it ain't worth it. It's
Hell no.
women out here that give you a chance. If a woman don't like you, then chalk it up as an L and keep it pushing, bro.
That rejection, man. That rejection. Some men just can't. And I'm not saying that will happen, but just in general, rejection. We know how men in rejection, how that goes.
Yeah,
that's a different topic, but
yeah. If you can't take rejection, you ain't no man. But anyway, that was the latest on the Maleesa Mooney case. If we hear anything more that's worth talking about, you'll hear from us on the Future Live here at BBP, man. So we're gonna keep it moving. What you got, bro?
Well, I hate to keep it on this type of vibe, but we definitely got to talk just real quick. We got to talk about the baby in the oven, man. That situation. It's so hard. It's so terrible that I really don't even. I don't know what to say. That she need to die. I don't like saying. I don't even like saying that. But yeah, I don't know if Missouri has the death penalty. I bet that I could Google real quick to see if they do, but it just seemed like most of them up north or Midwest states don't really have that death penalty. That seemed like a Southern thing. I don't know why in my head it just works out like that. But yeah, the lady who put her baby in a let me go ahead and I guess play that, man.
Yeah, play that for the people. Yeah, and I save my comment for after this video because it's about proving what she said versus what really happened. So yeah, this is sad. I don't see how you can accidentally put your baby in an oven and you thought you was putting her in a fucking crib. Y'all know what I like to say. I call cap. Point blank, period. While you do that, check out the comments.
And that mental health excuse, like I understand mental health. We're trying to be more aware about mental health and whatnot. And you could go to the comments as well. But I just wanted to say, when we talk about mental health, I call it the mental health excuse in cases like this because it don't line up for me. I'm sorry. I'm just not that sensitive to people's mental health, I guess, to think this has something to do with just, oh, well, she might have had post-traumatic stress or something like man, look, hold on.
Now you can't use that when you say accident.
Yeah, all right. Let me go ahead. Sure. And this is real quick. There was some longer ones, Nancy Grace and all that. We're not gonna get into that. This is just the actual story out of Kansas City. So
a sad and gruesome story out of Kansas City this morning, and a warning: these details are disturbing. A mother is accused of killing her 1-month-old baby girl by putting the child in an oven. Mariah Thomas is facing child endangerment charges and other charges as well. First responders say a witness told them the mother went to put the infant down for a nap, but accidentally put her in the oven instead of her crib. Police arrested Thomas on Friday, and prosecutors officially filed charges yesterday.
You don't find nothing wrong with what they just said. The witness said she went to put the baby down for a nap, but accidentally put her in the fucking oven. Did you actually see her do this? If you actually seen her do this, somebody should slap the fuck out of you too.
Right. Yeah. The witness said ... What's good, Ra? Yeah, man. Like I said, it's just this world, man. And I ain't gonna lie, when I seen it, I seen it was a black woman, of course, and I was disappointed. But should I feel that way? Should I be like look at it worse because it was a black woman, or there was a black person that does this heinous crime? Like,
You know me, I'm siding on right or wrong. I don't give a damn what color he is.
right,
You make a decision. If you in your right mind, you ain't no excuse. If you got a clear mind now, there's nothing wrong with your mind. If you
right.
shit like that, I'm with you, man. You need to burn in hell for that shit, bro. And it ain't my job to judge. That's God. But that baby ain't deserve that. She ain't deserve that, bro. That baby ain't deserve that at all. That makes me angry.
Cupcake say the bar for claiming mental health as a defense is very high. When people start their excuses hoping it will work, 98% of the time it fails. And yeah, like if you really trying to on some mental health type stuff, they gotta vet that. They gotta look deep into that.
Yeah. But that hasn't come up yet.
Nah, it hasn't. That was just something I was throwing out there to.
Right. So we ain't gonna give them a reason. But I know that could come up in the future when she go to court and all that shit. But Charlie said, "What drug was the excuse?" That same thing I said. The judge, I said, "Man, I don't know what the fuck she was smoking.
Yeah,
I don't want none of that."
Ain't no drug in the man. Look,
Charlie said, "So you just watched?" That's what I said. You just watched her do it. Is this a home full of slow people? I don't get it.
yeah, Cupcake. I did see that 7 years ago. There was another baby in the other case. 7 years ago in Dallas. When I was looking for that clip, another case came up. Same shit. I said, "Golly, man." But yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on that. As far as the witness goes, quote unquote witness, if you ain't do shit, you're wrong.
What if the witness was a toddler or a 5-year-old, 6-year-old? Yeah, I see my mama do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just throwing that out
there. Yeah.
We had to get those out the way. I know those was one of them is kind of a feel good story if you think about it, because they called him, but at the same time, someone still lost their life. And these manners that Maleesa lost hers and this baby lost hers, I don't think no human being deserved to die that way.
Yeah.
The world is upside down, bro. It's upside down. We're going to keep it pushing, though, man. Because Jizzle like, man, I'm done with this shit, bro.
keep it rolling. Yeah.
Camera rolling. All right, so we're going to move to something else that's more black and white.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to talk about it.
Let's just play this clip, and we got to talk about it afterwards.
Can you pause on that? Could do it the other way.
Oh, shit, I ain't got it on this computer.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah, if I was on my other computer, I can upload it in here. But
okay, I was thinking it was okay.
Yeah. For now, I mean, it's not very long. I think it's like maybe a minute and 30 seconds, maybe something like that. Matter of fact, I can tell you exactly how long it is.
Well, shit, we can roll with it. We roll with it. I'll take some notes if it's something that strikes me. I got my notepad ready.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 15 seconds actually. Here we go.
Then I got indicted a second time, and a third time, and a fourth time. And a lot of people said that that's why the black people like me, because they have been hurt so badly and discriminated against. And they actually viewed me as I'm being discriminated against.
Get her face, though.
Can you get more insulting? Do you really think that people like you because you were indicted, because there is some suggestion that's being made here that people see themselves in you. He's just like me. I too have been indicted. That discrimination and all that accompanies it can be reduced to what your experience has been. I guess stereotypes might be the new platform here. Forget a family man, forget a businessman, forget actual policies you might hold and want to put out into the universe. No, you must like me because you too have had a run-in with the law. Well, why isn't that the pitch for all voters, right? He has said that he is the outsider, the consummate outsider outside the establishment. Why is think that only appeals maybe, or that's why black voters like you? Well, you cannot make this up, you realize. And it's coming.
Yeah, man.
So, oh man, and y'all know me and Jizzle ain't really heavy into politics at all. But one thing that we do know, there's a lot of people who actually like Trump that are black. I'm not one of them.
That's true.
I'm definitely not one of them. Let me just put that up front. I feel like comments like this will be defended by one of us. I ain't mean it like that.
Okay, so hold on. What could be the defense of that?
Think about, and there's nothing wrong with Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
But the things he did in the White House, smoking weed, getting his dick sucked, all that shit. Black people said he was the closest thing to black.
I mean that's a little different. I would say that's a little different.
It's different because what?
Because
what he's trying to say is black people get in trouble all the goddamn time. That's what he's saying. And some black people are like, well, it's fucking true. We do. But we ain't the only fucking people to get in trouble.
Yeah. And one thing I did notice is how his voice went down when he said that. Like he was talking and he was like, and a lot of black people, but they have been like, I don't know, that I'd be looking, maybe that's looking too deep into it, but whenever he did mention that black people such and such, his voice kind of went down. And my thing with Trump, when it comes to him and him being viewed as racist or things like as the such, comments like this, I do feel like, yes, there's definitely racial overtone in what he said. Not even under. It's an overt act of public racism. And you heard the claps as soon as he said that. You heard them claps in the background. So yeah, man. I think sometimes with him, his mouth just works way faster than his brain. Because it has to.
No, he speaks what's on his mind. It's like he's one of those people that he feel like he can say and do what the fuck he want to do. I always remember the little situation he had with the young lady when he said, "I just grabbed the pussy, I just kiss her, I can do it. You know, I'm rich."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he feel like I can say what I want to say, and to me, it's damn. He almost proves it because a lot of things he said when he went into his first election year, he said some fucked up shit, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of people defended that. Oh, he ain't say nothing bad about this. And you can look at him when he speaks and tell when he gets down from that podium and he go back there with his buddies, he said, them motherfuckers so stupid. They really think I like them. I don't think that. I know you don't like us. I know you don't.
Right.
My opinion.
I just think I do believe he definitely he said some fucked up shit. Like if you go to YouTube and type in Trump racial comments compilation, I'm pretty sure there's a good 10-minute video, just clip after clip after clip after clip. So
He's a businessman. He's a businessman. He runs the country just like a business. He just lost
Right.
that $355 million, and then he put a shoe goddamn line out right afterwards. And then I can't remember the guy and what position he is in politics, but he said he put that shoe line out because he knew black people.
Right.
Black people like sneakers and tennis shoes.
Man, look.
Can't make this shit up, bro. Can't make this shit up, bro.
Cupcake say Black America has absolutely nothing to do with multiple RICO and federal indictments. Nothing. So definitely, as to compare, to try to draw that parallel, you definitely reaching at that point. I'm pretty sure he sees some scattered pepper in the salt, so that maybe that's what kind of gave him that motivation to say that comment. Seeing that pepper in the audience,
and I don't know who clapped. We can't see him, but it makes you want to know who was in that fucking audience. Who was clapping, bro? Like, what the fuck you clapping for? He didn't say nothing spectacular. That shit was stupid. And then I like the way he actually put it too. He say, "They say." No, ain't no damn they say. You said that.
Yeah, they say. You gotta be skeptical about people starting them sentences with that they say. They say, who the fuck is you talking about? Shit. D Love in the building. What's good?
What up, D Love? See what we missing in this chat. Ryder Creator said he got black people beat up at the rallies.
But do you, when it comes to someone who we view as racist, do you appreciate someone being overtly racist as opposed to a closet racist?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Okay, I just want to throw that out because I was gonna go somewhere with. I was gonna go to the LGBT. I was gonna say, well, if you think about it, then why come on the LGBT? So I was just trying to back you in that corner, but it didn't work. So we can keep it rolling.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still. He's very honest in what he say, but that don't make me like him as no damn president. That ain't gonna make me vote for you, man.
Right.
Because, I mean, your ignorance is what fucks with me, man. Well, I mean, now the candidates we've been having to choose from, you choose them from the lesser of two evils, and right now people don't like Biden.
Right, they sure don't.
They can't stand Biden. Now you got another evil coming back to run again. And it's amazing how all the shit he done got in, all the trouble he done got in, this motherfucker still can run for president. You got motherfuckers who goddamn break the law, get a gun charge, and lose all their fucking voting rights. And this motherfucker still can run for president.
Right. And not just run, but actually lead the party. Because he's definitely leading. Like, there's no one, like, the last little poll I seen with the Nikki Haley's and the Tim Scotts and shit. I don't even know if Tim Scott still. That's the other.
I think he dropped out, and he's gonna support Trump.
He's gonna support Trump. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when it comes to the Republican Party, the politics in general, man, I wouldn't be surprised if he did get it again, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, he will. He will. I mean, if you had to choose, which I don't think you vote just like I don't.
I've never voted.
If you had to, who would you choose, bro?
I don't have to, damn it. So, hey, I'm gonna put it like I don't have to. Shit, ain't neither one of them motherfuckers gonna help this shit.
Big facts.
That's the way I feel, and if anybody out there does vote, don't take that as no kind of way. That's just my views. That's just for me. It just,
Nah, I feel you, bro. There's a lot of people. You need to get out there and vote. No, the fuck I don't. I ain't got to do nothing. Stay black and die. That's all I got to do. You know what I'm saying? I know some people are like, well, how are we gonna make a change? Well, every time somebody get in the fucking office, it's gonna be some change, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
So we don't control that shit. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do. We don't, man. Please. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get off of that because if some people gonna say, "But boss, you're wrong." Okay, I'll be that. What Nikki News say? She say, "The man always holding the blacks for Trump sign on stage at his rallies was a Yahweh Ben Yahweh follower." Was
Who you
bought.
talking? Do we know the name of that dude? Because I don't know who she's talking about. But I see D Love. I guess D Love. She know what she's talking about. But I don't know who Cupcake talking about. If you know a name, drop it in there.
Yeah, Yahweh.
Yahweh Ben Yahweh follower. And you want man? Look.
Yeah, that's somebody on Earth named Yahweh. I'm just asking, bro. Like what?
Man, yeah, that's
Hey,
you know,
and shit, but you know.
yeah. I feel you. I definitely feel you. But yeah, definitely Yahweh Ben Yahweh was a wild creature. I won't even call him person. He was a wild creature. Boy, shit.
Mm. His first name is Michael. There were several pieces on it. These are a dangerous, self-named, not appointed.
Oh, I
By,
think the most. I think she talking about Yahweh when she say that.
yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's why I say is somebody on Earth called Yahweh.
Right.
That's why I said that. Like I only know one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a cult leader. So you know you know who they talking about?
Yeah. I definitely do, especially coming from following these different conscious leaders, black conscious leaders, and all of that. He gets talked about over there. Definitely.
Okay, yeah, I don't know him. I wouldn't follow nobody who's naming themselves after the Most High. I can't take you serious, my brother. I'm sorry,
Yeah, I feel you on that.
can't do it. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's. I mean, we ain't gonna spend too much long on President Dump, but we just wanting to show that to you guys and see how you guys felt about it. And I already seen a video with some black guy already bought a pair of his shoes, bro. I dropped
Yeah.
that in our chat too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Shoes. It's got to be the shoe. It's got to be the shoe. Why? Why? Why are we like this?
I don't know, bro. I wonder how much they cost.
He probably made them cheap.
I doubt it.
You
I,
think that?
ain't nothing cheap about that motherfucker, bro.
Okay. Yeah, he trying to recoup.
He trying to get that money back, bro.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Shit, we gonna keep the show moving, of course. Definitely EP 20. We on a dub of this thing, man. BBP the podcast, man. We at 20 in this thing. So
yeah.
definitely much love to the people for that, man.
So normally we have feel good story. We got to do a revamp to it. Cause we tired of the email notifications about the damn song. So we don't have one for you guys tonight, but it will be back.
Oh yeah.
We got to do some revamping to it. We probably gonna create a song our goddamn self. How about that? We do music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have one probably on the next BBP, if not the following, but it is coming.
Because it's
But
definitely needed. I will say that.
yeah,
It's definitely needed.
especially.
When we look at live streams, when we digest media, entertainment, whatever you want to call this, definitely that is, something that Boss put forth, had the idea to do, and I think that's one of the best parts of the show always for me, just because it's something that you don't see people do. So definitely want to keep that alive.
Yeah, we definitely not getting rid of it. But we're gonna skip that segment and go to the segment prior to the meat and potatoes. We almost didn't know which one to do because both of them I think is gonna create a great conversation with each other and you guys in the chat. So we're gonna play this video. If you follow me on my community crime page, I did a video on it, and this actually happened about 8-9 days ago, but I just found out about it yesterday. And it's crazy. I don't want to say it's something mysterious, but we do have some questions about this story. And I don't have very many, but I do have a couple. So if y'all haven't heard of the situation that happened, I want to say it's Maine County. Check this out, man. Check this out.
A Meigs County patrol car pulled out of the Tennessee River, all after a deputy and a suspect went missing shortly after an arrest. One body has been found in that patrol car.
The Meigs County Sheriff's Office says the deputy moved to Tennessee recently and was unfamiliar with the roads there.
Our crew was there as tow trucks pulled Deputy Robert Leonard's car out of the river. The district attorney for Meigs County says they found a body in the back seat, but they have not identified that person.
Crews did not find the deputy's body inside the car. They're still searching the river and the surrounding land, hoping to locate him.
It's a hard time for us here. Something we don't ever deal with here in Meigs County. We're a small rural county. We're not used to it. Deputy Leonard had only been here for a couple months, but he became part of our family.
This map here behind us shows where all this happened. Authorities say Deputy Robert Leonard responded to a disorder call last night near the Highway 60 bridge. You can see that right here in the southern part of Meigs County. Deputy Leonard told dispatchers that he made an arrest and planned to take that person to jail, but the deputy never arrived.
Let's take a closer look right now. This shows the location of the initial response right here, the boat ramp where the patrol car entered the river. And dispatchers say they received a message from Leonard a second time 12 minutes later, but his speech was garbled. They believe he was making some kind of reference to water. News Channel 9's AC Barker has been in Meigs County all day today digging into the story, and she joins us now live from the command center there.
AC, take us through what deputies saw as they took the car out of the water and what we know so far about the people involved in this.
Josh, Kim, search parties have been active on the scene all day looking for Deputy Leonard's body. And so far tonight, that search still continues. But the DA told me about an hour ago that they did think that they found his body on a sonar, but due to muddy waters and too much current, they weren't sure if it was actually him. Now, as for the woman's body that they found in the back of the vehicle earlier today, one family member tells me that she believes that that is her sister. Chief Deputy Brian Malone says R.J. Leonard was more than a member of law enforcement. The husband and father of three had just moved from New York and texted his wife after he made an arrest on this bridge Wednesday night.
His wife responded, "That sounds great," or "That sounds good." And, we know that never went through.
The DA says Deputy Leonard had arrested a woman on this bridge. She was in the car with him when it went underwater.
There is a body in the back seat of the car covered by a lot of mud.
There are still a lot of questions about that person's identity. I spoke to a family member who believes it was her sister who was arrested and in the car with Leonard Wednesday night.
We think we know who that person is, but no, the body's covered in mud.
The family I spoke with say law enforcement did visit them to talk about the crash as they wait on official word about their loved one.
The sheriff's office sent someone there earlier today.
Now, one problem that was pinpointed, spotty cell phone service. I asked the sheriff's department why it took so long for them to pinpoint Deputy Leonard's vehicle. They said that they use the app Life 360 to track the deputy cars, which does rely on good cell phone service. Reporting live in Meigs County, AC Barker, News Channel 9.
AC, thank you. The DA says Leonard's vehicle was turned over in the water with its wheels up. Hamilton County Sheriff Austin Garrett also says the deputy's window was rolled down, which likely caused it to sink faster.
The Meigs County chief deputy says the boat ramp where this happened is no stranger to accidents. Just 2 months ago, the THP says a driver drove from Blythe Ferry Lane onto the boat ramp and into the water. THP says that person survived that accident. News Channel 9's Jacqueline Davis joins us now. Jacqueline, what have you learned today about that road?
Josh, I'm sitting here on Blythe Ferry Road, where you can see the road is still closed from about 150 yards from where the sheriff's car was pulled out of the water. Now I'm going to take a step out of the way so you guys can see kind of a little bit through the trees. It is a little dark, but there are currently boats still out on the water. This road is the center of a lot of questions that remain unanswered, and I'm learning more about some of the complaints on both sides of the road that have been happening for a while. Meigs County said there have been some incidents. One THP report we have says a woman went into the water in December but survived. They say there are stop signs, warning signs, rumble strips, but they do know this is a dangerous spot, and they do not have cameras in this area as well. RJ has only been here for a couple of months, so he's not as familiar with the area. During the press conference earlier, the DA says this isn't a clear view of which way to go at night for someone who isn't paying attention.
He wasn't paying attention because he was distracted by the person in the back or about trying to hit the radio or sending a text at the same time. You can imagine he would go down that road. You hit that water pretty quick. If y'all made it down there, you can see how it drops off in the dark of night.
Now, I will be continuing to update Facebook and Twitter as we are learning more about this investigation and about this story, and I will be continuing out here later tonight. Reporting in Meigs County, I'm Jacqueline Davis, News Channel 9.
Jacqueline, thank you. Authorities said they also have problems with cell service across the county. They say that can make reporting crimes more difficult. Depend on us to update you about the situation on air and online as we learn more throughout the night tonight.
Yeah, man. The body of the deputy who was transporting a woman. So the street just... Blue Devil in the building. What's good, Blue Devil?
I thought that shit was playing over there. I'm looking for like, where is it? I forgot I was playing it for my page. So, what up, Blue Devil, man? What's going on? I know you got questions. I'll let you go ahead and shoot your first question, man, because I'm pretty sure some of the questions I have, you probably have the same. You may have some different ones.
So I just kind of want to make sure I do got a grasp on what's going on. The other story, the other one I seen said something about, so he went across the highway, which goes over the Tennessee highway, and then there's another road that goes like for boats to back your boat into the water, I guess. Mm-hmm. And from what it looked like on that picture, it looked like a road, just a road that just goes into the water. So my thing is that regular? I don't know. I don't live around bodies of water, but is that normal just to have some? They said they had rumble. I guess something where you hit it like when you're driving to tell you that something's coming. They had stop signs and these things, but is that all that's there? I don't know. I mean,
I get your question. That's a very valid question. Like, I think the simple fact that somebody else did that and they actually were from that city, that should have been a red flag. But no, that it shouldn't be that way. I think it's not enough things to prevent someone from going in that way, in that direction, or down that road. We have places that you can dock your boat, but it's not a road that's traveled. You feel what I'm saying? That, like you said, was a road that you just drive down the road and just go straight. That's stupid to me. That's very dangerous. So no, that's not normal around here where I'm from, and I'm around water. So
right.
But
and then another thing, well, they said something about the window, the driver window was open.
That's one of my questions too.
Okay, so I'm trying to just wrap my head around. So if you're driving and your windows open. Of course, they said that to say that it made it probably sink faster.
Mm-hmm.
But would that make it easier for the driver to get out?
Thank you.
So, and they still haven't found him.
They found him now. That's what
Okay.
that was at the end.
At the end, okay. So they did find him, and he wasn't alive as well as the person in the back seat was found with the car basically.
Yeah, she wasn't going nowhere. She was in handcuffs and
Right.
the seatbelt.
Right, and you already know they got the child safety lock, the glass in between. So she was cooked from the moment he went in the water. The way I see it,
yeah, that's a horrible way to die.
Terrible way to, terrible, because you know what's happening and you know what's about to happen.
Yeah,
you can't do nothing about it.
Oh God, that's a horrible way to die.
Terrible.
That's one of my questions too. Like, he wasn't found in the car. Let's say he didn't swim out, but his body was not found nowhere near the car. So obviously he went out that goddamn window some kind of way.
Yeah, he was fighting for his life at that point. Or
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to sound insensitive,
right?
But like, if he got out that window, do you think he attempted to save her, or do you think he got out the window and couldn't hold his breath no longer and he drowned? I don't. Me personally, and I hope this don't sound fucked up, but I'm going to the top, get some air, and I'm coming back down, because even if she stays underwater long enough where she passes out or whatever,
right,
she still can be saved. You feel what I'm saying? So, go ahead.
Was this at night? That's all I was on.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was at night too, which adds a level of difficulty on what you just said.
That's true. They got flashlights though.
They do got flashlights that work underwater.
Yes, very bright ass flashlights.
Yeah. What's good? Flash Mob in the building. Crucial K in the building. What's good?
Flash Mob, what's going on, bro?
And Crucial said probably couldn't swim. Hey, if that would have been me, that woman, I'm sorry, I couldn't have did nothing. I probably would have just drowned with the shit. But okay, let's go back. So they said also that he was new to the area,
right?
So, because what my thing is with something like this, are you looking at it in any shape or form as negligence on the officer?
Yes, a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay,
I'm gonna tell you why. And God bless his soul, and the young lady who died as well. He was on the walkie-talkie, which they supposed to do that, but he also was texting his wife at the same time.
Right, which
and that distracted him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't text and drive. You don't supposed to hold your phone in your hand. I don't give a fuck if you had it on a phone holster or whatever. You can't mess with your phone while you're driving. And you're on the radio, it's easy to get distracted and you're not like, damn, where the hell I'm at? And it's too late. You know what I'm saying? So that's negligence on his part. And I'm glad you actually brought it up, because I feel like this family do have a lawsuit, bro.
Yeah. When it comes to what he was doing in the text, that's something they can prove, that he was doing something else besides just that radio. So that's a distraction, as we know. But at the point of him going into the water, that cell phone communication is null and void at that point, even if it's in his pocket at the time of him going in the water, because your phone ain't gonna work to do nothing. So say you come up for water, the only help you can do is go back down, because even if you swim to the bank or whatever, and your phone ain't gonna work. So it's like, after the point of him going in the water, what could he do? I mean, I mean, you say he could swim down, but I guess once he swam down, all he would have to do is open the door. But at nighttime, I can't see it.
Well, of course, we did speak of the flashlight. And like Crucial said, what if this motherfucker couldn't even, what if he couldn't swim? I don't know. Can you become an officer?
It shouldn't be no officer who can't swim. I'm gonna just tell you now. It should not be no officer on this planet. If your duty is to protect and to serve, so how do you protect someone who's drowning and say you off duty or you? I think every officer should have CPR training, should know how to swim, should simple shit like that.
Yeah, I agree, and I was just going to say that I would think that they all know how to swim. But I guess, but how the hell did he drown, bro? How did he drown? If he got out of that car, out of that window, obviously he's supposed to have his seatbelt on, so obviously he took his seatbelt off. He got out, but he still drowned.
Maybe panic. I don't know. That's the thing. Like, it's either, if you know how to swim, you would think that your natural instincts would get you to where to safety, because when you know how to ride a bike, if you panic, you still know how to ride that bike because it's your muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going off of just your mental; it's your actual muscles that know how to do this. So that's a good question. That's another good question.
Yeah, most definitely. I don't know. We lost a bro here in Brunswick to a drowning, and trying to save his partner. He was a hell of a swimmer. Flash mob know I speak of. Hell of a swimmer. So I guess when it comes, and I feel like that dude felt guilty, bro. So he probably did try to go save that lady.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the least he could have did, because you the reason she's in this situation. I hate to say it this way.
Right.
It's true.
Hold on real quick.
Yeah, no problem. But I had another question as well. So while you do that, it's the call. They called him to the scene, and they said it was a disturbance call on a bridge. On a bridge. That tripped me off. One, like, who called this in? I mean, I don't know. That threw me off. Like, a disturbance call on a fucking bridge. Y'all seen how long that damn bridge was? Who called it in?
So you talking about the call that someone else, that a third party made to about that this happened?
No. That's where the young lady got arrested at. The one who was in his back seat.
Oh, okay. So someone called from where he picked her up, basically.
No, he got a call to a disturbance call, and they radioed to him, and he went to that bridge where that young lady was at. What kind of disturbance happened on that bridge where he went there and arrested her? And of course, eventually, you know what happened after that. That's what I'm saying.
Right, yeah. And then that would be documented, I would think.
Yeah, it has to be. Unless it was somewhere else and he got behind her and pulled her over on the bridge. That's the only thing I can think of. But
yeah,
that's one thing that stood out to me. 360, bro. They using a 360 app, man, to track these goddamn cars, man. That's horrible, bro. That's horrible.
Yeah, they said they had issues. Is that what you talk about?
Yeah,
they had issues trying to even locate them.
Yeah, but if you got sketchy cell phone service, that's gonna create a fucking problem.
Facts. Okay, yeah, you would think it's some kind of global position. Maybe it knocked it out. Like, I feel like the police car should have like one of them. In the airplanes they got the black box where it don't matter what happened. This black box is gonna be their locator type of thing.
Yeah, and they say the car was found upside down because Pusha say if it was that night, he probably was going down instead of up. Well, there's only so far he can go down because I think the car probably was laying at the bottom of the river, so he had no other way to go but up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and I don't know exactly the depth of the whatever the Tennessee, isn't that what it's called? The Tennessee River, is that it?
yeah, Tennessee River.
So well, we do know it was on a ramp, so I don't think it was probably that far down, but if I'm not mistaken, when you swim down, ain't it? Don't you feel the tight? Like, any more pressure down there? Where
Mm-hmm.
the further you go down, you feel more pressure or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. And the comments coming in fast now.
Flash mob.
But black boxes on the car don't track, I don't think. And actually, that's another article I just seen when I was looking for this one to show you guys. That's what they're finna research next. They're finna look at the black box and see if it can tell them exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? And that'll give us more details on how it happened or if what they're assuming happened. Because they're making an assumption, but this assumption seems like it's the truth. Like, you don't just he didn't do it purposely.
Right.
2 + 2 = 4. He didn't know this place like that. He made a wrong turn and thought it was a long strip. Texting on the phone. Next thing you know, he's going in the fucking water.
Yeah. I don't think he did it on purposely. I do think he was negligent, though.
Yeah.
Flashman said swimming isn't required to know. Everyone in the Navy can't swim, and no, every officer should try to save everyone off duty. I agree to disagree. Okay. Yeah, I just, from my point of view, I feel like if you in that uniform, and especially if you in an area in a county that has water, I feel like you should be able to swim.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how I feel.
You can say people who are mentally ill are regular on bridges. I don't think she was mentally ill. From what her family say, she was a fun-loving person, which they all say that. But I understand why you said that. Hopefully she wasn't finna go jump off no goddamn bridge. Because I think if she was, I think it would have been a whole different situation. He wouldn't have been the only person out there. And they would have took her to a mental goddamn hospital. You know what I'm saying? So, but
and if anybody want to just tell us to drop the link if anybody want to come up,
yeah,
we can chop it up about this.
What up, 80s baby?
80s baby in the building. What's good? No, Blue Devil said no speed bumps or camera. Yeah, they said they did say something about what it sounded to be like some kind of speed bumps or something on that road. Said it was stop signs and speed bumps. So
yeah,
he's zooming through, stop signs and he hitting stuff, and we know it's nighttime, but man, you was definitely distracted by something. You definitely was.
And obviously, she wasn't paying attention either, because if she's from the area and see him going down the wrong road and he's going a speed where she know, hey, bruh, we finna go in the water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
So I don't know what she was doing at that time. And it's still not her fault. But that's crazy, man.
Not at all.
He couldn't arrest her for trying to punch out. I don't know if she was intoxicated. That information haven't came out. I'm pretty sure they'll do a toxicology report and all that. Just to have all the information to provide the family and law enforcement. Nikki New said, I would want to see what parts of his body may have been injured in an autopsy.
That's important too.
Absolutely.
Because if your body's not, say you fractured something in the, I don't know. I would think if you're driving down into a ramp, the impact, there wouldn't be that, like, I couldn't see any blunt force but if he's going 60 into a immediate into the water, then maybe, something happened. But definitely, if you can't swim well if you got an injured body part. So
yeah, that's true as well. Yes, that's a valid point. Yeah. So yeah, they have already had their funeral services and they've been laid to rest. They're still, I guess you can call it an investigation because they are going to be looking at the black boxes. I'm pretty sure they're waiting on a toxicology report, autopsy, and all those things. So this is another case that we'll be waiting to hear from. I definitely will be because my heart goes out to that young lady who had to die like that. Just imagine you're in the back seat of a car, seatbelt on, handcuffs behind your back, and you underwater.
and see, they keep radios. Don't they radios be like clipped to them? Like,
Yeah, he tried to call. I'm assuming he called once he hit that water. He tried to make a stress call, and you heard what the lady said. She was like, that call sounded garbled or gargled or whatever she said.
right.
It sounded like he was trying to refer to water. Damn right, that's what he was saying. So, to me, if y'all know where he arrested her, hopefully the 360 was working at the time, and he's by water, I don't see what took y'all so damn long to find him or find that car. Now, finding the car, that's a different thing because you got to get divers in the water and all that, but it seemed like it took them a while to even find the location. That tripped me out. So, upgrade your shit.
Yeah.
Great.
It probably will be some things that put in place. After this, I feel like after this case, it definitely, when it comes to this little ramp that goes into water, I think it's going to be more than just a stop sign and some speed bumps leading into it. Like the way I feel like it should be like kind of like a railroad track where you got to push a button to open it up, because only people who are using this strip of road are people who are backing a boat up.
Right.
So what would be so terrible or inconvenience? Would it really inconvenience people to walk up and hit a big red button next to the road to lift up an arm or something? Like, because if you hit a speed bump or two, or you distracted and you boom bust through an arm that's in the road, you gonna hit your brake like, oh shit, what the
right.
So I think that there definitely should be something else put in place for that.
To me, it's simple as this: being that these situations happen a few times,
right?
Put a just like you do at parks. Close that shit down. Put a gate up. Close it. Lock the gate. We'll see you in the morning where you can see where you're driving.
Right, at a certain time, because who the fuck going out there on the water at whatever time? Did we catch a time? I might have missed it.
It was dark, I know that, and people do go fishing at night. People go crabbing.
Oh, okay.
People do, yeah. That's something they do because a lot
Tell
of people,
me something. Golly, what the fuck you doing out there?
A lot of people do that.
Man, look, I would not be caught on no body of water after dark. I just.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can swim, but in water at nighttime, unless it's a pool, I'm cool.
Yeah, it don't mix. It just don't add up. Don't add up.
It says arms don't save them from the trains, though. Yeah, you right about that. You're right about that.
Is that I hate to laugh, but you're definitely right when it comes to that.
Yeah. Just get a gate, close that motherfucker down, bro.
Yeah, at this point, you done had other cases. You know how it go though. Until it happened to someone close to you, it happened and they just went on about their daily. Maybe because the lady got out, because they did say the lady that drove into it, she got out of it, so maybe it wasn't as big a priority because she got out, but. Got to prevent things from happening as a I feel like that's your obligation as a county, as a department of municipal, like, yeah, this is your obligation. You see something happen, you got to do whatever you got to do to prevent it from happening again, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, as you see, he putting the some of the guys we lost here, in Brunswick, and I wasn't even talking about Scoop, but that's another one. Kids out there in the water drowning. He went out there, saved the kid, never came back.
Damn.
Yeah, man. We took some big losses in our city, man. If you ever heard that song called City Pain, I don't know if you ever heard it. A lot of those guys are in that video. So yeah, rest in peace to JJ, Rico, Scoop. Yeah, man.
Man,
Yeah.
that water, I don't fool with that water, man. Y'all already know me. Shit.
You sound like Crucial. Crucial said he ain't going no water if it go above his knees.
I'm the same way. I let it come to my chest. I go in the swimming pool to about 5 foot. And I'm boom, right there. Boom. I'm done.
Yeah, I remember we went to the beach one time, a long time ago. Me, Crucial, my cousin, his kid. Well, his kid, I think one of the kids went out in that water. Hey! Come on back here.
Right.
Nah, if you go out there and drown, I can't save you. So I respected that. Shit.
Yeah.
Get your ass back.
Splash your feet in the water right there. You good.
Yeah, most definitely. So, yeah, man. Rest in peace to the deputy, RJ, and a young lady. I think her name was Tab. They call her Tab. Horrible way to die.
Terrible.
Don't be surprised to see a lawsuit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, because like we said, there definitely was if there's proof of negligence and that person was in the custody of that police officer, then I would not be surprised with something down the pipeline when it comes to that.
Yeah, and they already admitted it. They said it in the interview at a press conference with his wife. So, yeah, that's negligence.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are all the cases we're gonna cover tonight, man. But we got the meat. Y'all know, man, we got to get to the meat of the night. And this one right here, this is a good one. This is good. And I want to hear from y'all, so let's get to it.
Yeah, man. So, boss, I don't know if you wanna introduce this one since I haven't seen the whole thing actually. I got the clip on my play, but just we're gonna talk about real quick stand-up comedy. We're gonna talk about what is too far. Can comedy go too far? When we talk about stand-up comedians, can stand-up comedy go too far? Is there a point that people shouldn't touch certain topics and things like that? We seen Cat Williams talking about Jamie Foxx and the illness and the mystery illness, as he called it, which it was, but nobody has, you got the right to tell people what was wrong with you or not. So, but when it comes to comedy and what's in bad taste, is it just all off limits and the laugh is the only thing that matter, or is there some things you just shouldn't touch? We're gonna talk about this. This is we're gonna watch an excerpt from David Lucas in his stand-up comedy. You got any words before we go?
I'm gonna just say, yeah, just watch the things that you say that can offend someone, because some people could be knocking at your goddamn door. So I'm gonna say you might run into them in public. But yeah, let's watch this clip, man.
All right.
And you want to show them the reason George Floyd got his neck nailed off. Don't ooh at that joke. It's just a joke, man. I would have never kneeled on George Floyd's neck. I would have shot that nigga. That was making us look. It's called comedy, nigga. I remember black fans. I gotta hear that Mike leave. Oh, and I got, because nigga, I was just warming up with that George Floyd. You ready to go? All right, baby. Okay. All right, you offended too, baby, with the braids? Right. You offended too? God, man, stop. Y'all good? Or y'all about to? Oh, I'm... I like Kyle Rittenhouse too. I like Kyle Rittenhouse too. You too, bro? God, bro? Oh, but you a little bit, right? See that? Yeah. Yeah, one more guy. Man, that nigga don't even want to go, but his ride leaving. He don't even want to go. He like, man, I don't like George Floyd either, man. That nigga.
So there it is. There it is. Man, that boy, wow. And the thing about it is the full 16 minutes. I didn't watch the full 16 minutes, but the dude was kind of he was the shit was kind of funny. Not that part. I feel like that part to me, I feel like it's certain things done in bad taste.
I want to touch on this comment on the screen real quick because that's what I say, but we joke about OJ offing his wife, but George Floyd is touching. I haven't heard any jokes, call me green or whatever, about him offing his wife. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he found innocent, not guilty. Now, a lot of people feel like he did do it. I think for the people who feel like he did do it, I've never heard him joke about that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I haven't been around everybody, but somebody losing their life is not funny at all. So you'll never hear me personally tell no joke about somebody who lost their life over some bullshit. So I have to clear me from that that statement you made, Flash, because I've never joked about that shit, bro. So I just want to clear myself from that.
I think comedy is definitely. I do feel like comedy is an area where it should be one of those kind of sacred places where we're not as PC, we're not as sensitive, and things like that. But I kind of want to see what some of these other people are saying. Eddie's baby, we went way too far. Plus, he's a black man. That should know our struggles and histories. He's sad. I think when it comes down to it, this is a touchy subject. But what I will say, there's certain like for the comment, I think Flash my Uno said, like imagine Cat Williams, like he said what he said about Jamie, but imagine if he did a joke about Bernie Mac. Like I know he said comedy is protected, but how would people receive someone making a joke about Bernie Mac?
It wouldn't be received well at all because one, he's a legend. For two, he's no longer with us.
Right.
To me, it's like if I was in that audience and he made a joke about Ahmaud Arbery, I would have cussed his ass the fuck out too. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he lost his life, it wasn't shit funny about it. He lost his life to a racist man who was a fucking coward. You know what I'm saying? So you tell a joke about it, and I'm in the crowd, I'm gonna cut your ass out, I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got my money, oh well, fuck it. But I ain't gonna go to jail. and get on stage and hit you. But yeah, I'm gonna give you some words. I'm gonna go because that's going too far. You feel what I'm saying? And he don't know if anybody in that audience was kin to George Floyd or a family member or a friend or whatever. And you say some shit like that, everybody ain't like me. He can just walk away and say, you know what, I ain't going to jail. Some motherfucker would let them beat your ass. And I know we had this discussion with Shannon Sharp and Mike Epps, and I know Crucial felt like people getting too sensitive. Well, until the joke's about you. And I'm not saying talking about you personally, Crucial. I'm just saying if these people are telling these jokes and it fucks with who you are, or like he said, fucks with my bottom line. Yeah, you got to see me. You got to see me, especially if it's a lie. Oh, you got to see me. That's why I say watch the jokes you say and who you say them about, because everybody don't take that shit as jokes. It's my personal opinion.
Yeah, and definitely with the with the Mike Epps and Shannon situation that lasted all but about 2 days. Definitely, that's just a comedian making jokes about some sexual preference is a little different. People. I do agree. I have seen, people make jokes about Michael Jackson, and those people who do that, I feel like maybe there's a little less sensitivity because they feel like he was involved in some things that he shouldn't have been involved with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's usually what it's about some of the times. But yeah, I feel like to tell you the truth, I don't even know if that was the way it started off. I think like, cause you notice what did he say? I fuck with Kyle Rittenhouse too. Like, I think it just turned into like he knew this was going to be a moment type of thing, and he capitalized off it. Definitely, when I went to his channel, he had he's just about to crack 1 million views on this 16-minute stand up that this excerpt that we watched came from. So I'm pretty sure this is his biggest shine he's ever gotten in his comedy career. Is this? So can we really, as taking it for what it is? Yeah, man. It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
I mean, to me, it's distasteful to me. I'm gonna try to give. Hopefully, you don't say this is a false equivalency. You know how a man or a woman may sleep with their, I guess, spouse, brother, or sister, and they be like, out of all the goddamn people in the motherfucking world, you had to sleep with my sister or sleep with my brother? Out of all the jokes this motherfucker could have told, he had to say something about George Floyd, who was a turning point in this era, bro, who lost his life to a racist cop. Out of all the jokes you could have told, that's what you chose, bro. To me, you digging deep and you're falling for this era. You're creating drama because guess what? That's what black people like. But those black people didn't like that shit. I ain't find the shit funny either. Like, come on, man. It's a lot of shit you can tell jokes about. You telling jokes about a fucking man who lost his life like that. Now, I feel what you're saying too, about Mike. I don't joke about him. I mean, I probably said some jokes while he was alive, but once he's dead, it's over. I ain't saying nothing else negative about him. Can't do it, man. It's just no taste to it, bro.
Yeah, and when you do hear the greats of comedy, a lot of people have Bernie Mac as one of their top 3 comedians. They didn't have to do this. Like Bernie Mac didn't. I mean, I don't know, but it seemed like some things, as far as me, and when I'm watching some stand up, definitely there's certain things I feel like it's not worth the means don't adjust the odds. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, but it's not worth it. Is the laugh for that joke even worth it?
Because like it's a sacrifice. You gonna get some laughs, but you're gonna get pushed back. I guess it's up to the individual, man, because he should have known. It's just almost like you said with Tyrese. I know he knew what the fuck was gonna happen when he said that shit.
Oh yeah, he
The
knew
attention he was gonna get. This dude knew the same thing. He knew it. He knew it. He didn't care because they say any goddamn attention or publicity is good.
Good.
Especially in this day and era because everything is off of views and streams and shit like that. So he said, I take that little backlash until you go run up on it.
He gonna have something coming out soon. I'm pretty sure. Some to capitalize. As you got to be an opportunist out here, I guess, in the entertainment industry. Capitalize off what traction you get, no matter how you got the traction or what it is. But when it comes to comedians, I think, and the people who digest comedy and the people who watch comedy, everybody has a different spectrum of what they will allow and what they won't allow. We seen my cousin Durr, what's Arnaz J with the walk shit, and that's basically it's making fun of people with like a disability or whatnot, and some people they will take that and be like, that's in bad taste. I don't like this. Or someone making a joke about their autistic cousin or whatever. Someone may have a kid who's autistic. So when they see that, they're going to get up and leave. But the Flash Mob did say, like, if you know that certain things bother you, maybe you shouldn't be at these type of events like this. But you never know when the comedy world is crazy. So you never know when somebody gonna offend you.
Hold on, I'm reading Flash Mob comment. Boss said it was different because OJ was found guilty. I didn't say he was found guilty. I said he was found not guilty. But regardless, what I stand on is you don't tell jokes about nobody who's lost their life. Period. That's how I see it. Why would you do that? That shit has no taste. That's the only thing I'm saying about it. We know he was found not guilty. He gonna know.
Okay.
Come on up here, man. Come on up here. Let me take this banner down real quick.
What's going on?
What up, man?
What's going on? Hey, bro, I appreciate y'all having me up here. But I was tapping in because you said OJ was found not guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson was found not guilty too.
What's the difference? Like I said, I told jokes on Mike when he was alive. I feel like nobody should tell jokes on nobody that's dead. There's no taste to it. So regardless about guilt or not, that's how I feel about it.
Right, I understand that, but to the point that we was making on the situation, you said no, you shouldn't joke about. Well, OJ didn't do it; he got found not guilty. We say Mike was getting joked on because he was involved in some things that he shouldn't have been involved in, but Mike was never found guilty. Mike dead, Prince dead. They make jokes about these people in death. Rodney King got his ass beat on national TV, and we got them joked about that on In Living Color. Why is Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, they were all able to speak about the political aspect or landscape of the community in comedy. George Carlin, Eddie Griffin, they are all able to take serious topics, matters, and whatever it is and put it into comedy. And that's always been a protected form. We didn't get so sensitive with comedy until the cancel culture and the LGBTQ community start making it a big deal about people making gay jokes. Everything else was cool in comedy. We didn't have sensitive motherfuckers talking about, ooh, you can't talk about goddamn Michael Jackson. You can't talk about Bernie Mac. We didn't have that. You know what I'm saying?
So
you did. Go ahead, boss. I will say you did have people like me say that's fucked up and not laugh.
Yeah.
You know,
and because sometimes to you the joke didn't land.
Right.
But you ain't say, well, he shouldn't talk about that. You just like, oh, that's distasteful. And that we all agree on that.
That's basically what I'm doing here is
I agree. The shit is distasteful. It's distasteful, but I don't like, bro. I don't like David Luke. He's sorry as shit to me. He's so sorry. All he do is rag on people in the crowd. He don't build a story. He don't tell, like you said with Arnez J. I got this hump on my back and got it on. Boom, you don't mind having a hump in the back. I love that. I love that stuff. Lil Daryl, leave me alone. He talking to Lil people. But he can't do that character no more because everything is scrutinized in the comedy.
No,
and that's what I'm saying. The joke was trash. The joke was trash.
It was. Now when you speak on when a joke lands, to me, when you go there, it's too late to come back. Yeah, I'm hearing what you're saying, and it's not funny to me. I don't give a damn if you land that bitch perfectly. It's not gonna be funny to me. Like I think
that is for me.
When it comes to the legends, yeah, they took serious topics, and we've seen a lot of comedians take serious topics and make it into a joke. I've never seen nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's right. I mean, man, look how he lost his life, bro. How can you make that funny?
Shit, the same way they talk about the Tulsa race riots being a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of sensitive topics that's being jokes. That's jokes. But now, like I said, it's just all of a sudden came so sensitive in comedy. Bernie Mac used to tell some crazy jokes. His nephew, gay, his little sister head down. He couldn't get away with that now. He could not say that now. So
I think that I don't know. I think to me, and that's subjective because we don't know how it would have. I don't think we know fully.
No LGBTQ jokes are landing now. People getting canceled.
I just seen Dave Chappelle on his last shit.
And when Dave Chappelle in trouble, yes, they are trying to cancel his ass every single time.
But when it comes to he still got a check.
Because he already got his check. He already got it. Netflix already put him that money.
I think the timing, and you did mention something about the timing of it. It's just a couple years after it, and I think people. I think when it comes down to it, right now, I hate to stop my train of thought, but I do want to say one thing. When it comes to the cancel culture and what you talk about and what the sensibility is of America, I do think that is, I agree with you on that aspect of it, but that doesn't negate the distastefulness of it. But I do see where you're coming from at that aspect of it.
And if we be really open, bro, some of our favorite comedians that had some distasteful ass jokes. Like, damn, bro, you said that? And you kind of nervously let her. But I'm just defending like the comedians in their profession. They should be able to, a joke gonna bomb. Sometimes them shit gonna be sorry. They gonna be sorry jokes. Sometimes they're gonna be distasteful. Sometimes they're gonna be edgy. But I don't think we should gun them down because they have a trash ass joke.
And that's the thing I want to touch on because. And I'm not saying I'm gonna go kill somebody over a distasteful joke, but you don't know the family members of these people.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. That's the risk you take.
And we know this era. This era is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when people say it's sensitive. Well, people have a right to their feelings and how they feel about anything. And I ain't even talking about the LGBT and all that. I'm talking about people in general. You know what I'm saying? You say a joke about somebody they don't find funny. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lie or something like that. Somebody might come touch you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
You seen that a couple times where Benji Brown, he done got ran up on the stage. He had the box. DC Young Fly had to knock somebody out for jokes. You go look that up. I love the comedy. That get me through some of my dark times. So I be on the comedy heavy. But yeah, it's been a rash of people. Dave Chappelle, they done ran up on him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They done ran up on Charleston White. They done been running up on these comedians. So that's what I'm saying. The comedian platform should be a protected platform. You ain't hear them folk running up on Red Fox and Richard and Bernie and them. They weren't running up on them folks because at the time we wasn't as sensitive as we are now. The topic is a good topic though.
Yeah, I think, you know, when it comes to the sensitivity, I think it's a group of people.
Yes,
it's a group. I don't belong to that group. I just felt like that particular joke. That's the first time I felt like, man, what the fuck is you doing?
But what if I tell you, y'all think that joke was bad, but Candace Owens said George Floyd was nothing more than a crackhead.
Fuck Candace Owens, bro. I can't stand her, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just different. People have different perspectives on people, and people have different thoughts. I'm just the person that's just getting to this point where I try to hear it out. I try to hear it out, and I try to think on both sides. Is it right? Nah, I wouldn't. As a comedian, I wouldn't have said it. As a comedian, I wouldn't joke about like Martin Luther King and MLK, but people do. People call Martin Luther King, oh, he was having an orgy before he got killed. You know what I'm saying? It's just different jokes, and some fly and some don't.
And see, I look at it like I have the right to judge you as a man, as all of that. And this is Xing out all the sensibilities and sensitivities and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
When you say something out of your mouth, Charleston White said he R-worded white women, and people still, it's black people, all people that still rock with him after saying that. But me, I don't care if you're on stage. I don't care if it's a stand-up. If you say certain things, I'm not gonna rock with you because of the things you say.
And I get that, and I understand that. But let me ask you this: you said Charleston White said he DA or rape or white ladies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rick Ross said he put Molly all in her drink and she didn't even know it. But we bumped that.
I don't bump that shit.
You don't listen to no Rick Ross at all?
I ain't got one.
What about that when Future said that?
Nah, that
was Rick Ross. You don't even know.
The only time I listen to Rick Ross is when I type in Rick Ross type beat on YouTube and try and find something to rap on. So, you know, he has made some good songs. I'm not gonna act like he hasn't made some good music.
Right.
I felt like that as well as this that was done in bad taste.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm in a studio with someone who says that on the song, I'm be like, yeah, I'm not gonna press that record, brother.
Yeah, you should be a part of the debate team. Yeah, you should be a debate team, Flash Mob, because you got a quick goddamn comparison. But what about this?
I was on the debate team from
I feel like
5th grade to 12. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For sure. And I when I got out of the military, I thought I was gonna be a lawyer, so I was trying to go to law school a little bit.
Yeah. Jizzle is a great debater too. He'll try to back you in the goddamn corner. He'll ask you questions.
My thing is now, I just be trying to put a little different perspective in there, just to get people to like,
And I respect that, because when you came up here talking about it, when you was in the chat, see, that's the thing about the chat and being on the thing. When you were saying it, I was like, you were saying, but then once I seen you say in the chat, but it was done in this taste. That's the only thing I don't like whenever I'm discussing something or debating someone, and I say something and they know it's true and they don't just admit that that's true. Like, we can still debate, but we all know it's distasteful. But
yeah, we gotta be able to agree to disagree,
right?
And that's my new wave. That's what I'm on. I'm not gonna knock nobody's thought process because that's how you think. And we come up the way we came up in our life events. It kind of shapes the way we think about a bunch of stuff. So who am I to say, oh, you dead ass wrong, boy? I can't. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Ross say no one should ever get away with making fun of a person's murder.
I understand that, right? But sometimes people have sick senses of humor. Like I'm gonna just put it out. My son, he loves sending me this little midget couple that's in a wheelchair. And they be doing crazy shit, and it's not funny to me. It's not like, why you keep sending me this? He's rolling like that. It's hilarious. I'm like, nah.
I think when it comes down to it, like for instance, like when you go into different people's sense of humor, everybody's sense of humor. Some people is a little more sadistic than others. And with me, I would say when I watch horror movies,
you laugh.
I laugh.
Exactly.
I laugh. It should be hilarious.
But I'll be like, what you laughing for? She just got her head chopped off, bro.
But look, this is the difference, I think, in that. The difference in that is it's a scene, it's a movie, and people try to make that distinction with music.
Comedy is the same thing. It's a scene.
It's I think it's how people view it, because you're not looking at a production.
Yeah, it's personal.
You're looking at a person on stage in front of you, looking in your eyes, telling you this joke that's distasteful. So it's the distaste from a horror movie. I put it in a different category, kinda.
Yeah, but I can see you even thinking through the process now, like, okay, okay.
First, let me say this real quick. I want you to read the comment, because I was actually going to ask you the same question.
Go ahead.
Rod said, name one of the greats. I'm assuming this is what you meant.
George Carlin.
I don't even know who the hell that is, bro.
He's a great.
He's
a great.
Yeah.
He's like when we talk about, and we talk about black comedians a lot, but when we talk about white comedians, George Carlin is definitely one that.
He's top 5.
I'm really not into comedy like that. I like horror movies and shit like that. This is a great question, and almost you can relate this, because I remember you telling me a story about somebody saying something about DJ and how he played, and it was you and your partner, and you ain't like that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So just imagine George Floyd's sister was in the front room. That man told that goddamn joke. Is she being too sensitive? Is she just fire off on his ass?
Nope. She's not being too sensitive, because it's personal to her. And like I was telling you with my son is he's on an entertainment platform, right?
Right, absolutely.
It took me years to get to this point. You can say he's sorry in football. You don't like him as a football player. And I can't say anything about that, because that's his profession. That's his job that comes with that. But when you say, oh, that nigga trash, it's goofy ass. Now you personally attacking my child.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand. I say it's definitely distasteful.
That's when the gloves come off, bro.
And you can't control how you react. If you can't control how that man sister gonna react by calling him, saying you would have shot him, or calling him a crackhead like Candace Owens. You can't determine that. So once you open your mouth, you got to be fully prepared for all the consequences that come with it.
Bingo. And that's what I was saying, YJ, with Shannon Sharp and Mike Epps. Because Mike Epps talking about, shit, I don't fight, I'm going to shoot you. That was a whole movie. That was a whole movie.
That man did. Shannon Sharp didn't say, I'm going to run up on you, man. We going to kill you. He's going to talk to you like a man. You going to see me. And you were scared. So the first thing, what's the first thing a scary nigga do?
He was a whole nigga for that, bro. I'm sorry. I like Mike Epps, but that was a whole move, bro.
And his new stand-up is hilarious. Hilarious. Check it out.
Oh man, see that go to show you that
I'm a fan of Mike Epps. I like him in movies, but his stand-up,
and I was watching his stand-up. I didn't get through it. I got to a certain point, and I was like, I'll come back. Like if it was funny or that in it. See, that's just like with music, though. That's just like with music.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Everything is subjective, but we get so caught up in trying to change this person's mind that we don't even look at the different perspectives on what it is. Like we came up here, we had a flat out debate, but at the end of the day, we all agreed that it was distasteful. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I like good convos like this when the nigga ain't trying to prove a point. Ain't trying to.
So when it comes to so this is entertainment, and the crazy part is I when it comes to music and stand up,
you're an entertainer, bro.
When it comes to music and stand up, I feel like people should be accountable for their words that they say on a song.
But how about if I tell you, don't you come on here giving me no conscious rap? Well, if you ain't talking about this, and this, but I don't want to hear it. So I'm goddamn handicapping you on your creative ability. So I'm telling you how to control your show. You can't tell me I can't talk about George Floyd on my comedy set. If it land, it land. If it don't, it don't.
Oh no, you can't tell him. Right. What I'm saying is just be prepared what's gonna come from it.
Yeah.
Even in music, if you get on the goddamn track and goddamn diss your ops, be prepared for them boy to pull out.
Absolutely. And that's what I think that's the biggest thing that bothers me is like when you create a problem for yourself, and once that problem come at your front door, it's just like the motherfuckers who commit a crime, kill somebody, and the judge say life, and nah, don't fucking cry.
You weren't doing that when you was shooting.
Hell yeah, they be
20 times and talking about you smoking on putting them in a pack. But now you crying.
It's consequences for actions, man. That's what people just don't understand.
Real stuff. That's real stuff, bro. Real stuff. Be prepared. Be prepared for it,
man. Be prepared. Yeah.
That's good vibes, though. Good vibes. That's good.
Oh yeah, man. I'm glad you definitely came up, man. You know,
I was right in the middle of.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me go ahead and put this down real quick. Talk to my boy.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you came through, man. Y'all know y'all can find Flash Mob.
That was good.
Talking about Thursday.
I'ma still be in the comment, man. If y'all need to pop me back up, I'll pop back up. If you want to put me backstage, you can put me backstage. However you want to do it, I'm gonna be here.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up anyway. We do about 2 hours here, man.
Hey, man. YJ, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the goddamn dialect and conversation. Hey, chat. Make sure y'all spin by. Follow your boy, Flash Mob Uno, the freshest flies fat boy. You know, check me out Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock. Thursday, come link up with the bosses. It ain't no bosses and some bad boss women on Thursdays.
Yeah, y'all did me dirty too, man. Y'all did me dirty with one.
Nah, bro. Hey, my boy laughed so hard at you. He said, bro, he was really hurt. I said, yeah, he was really fucked up about it. He was like, bro, I ain't tripping. I said, I tried to tell him.
Hold on, man. What that happened, man? Because I was tapped in for about 30, 40 minutes, man. I was in here in the booth, though.
Nah, it was after the show, man. I gave a compliment to somebody, and I didn't know that was somebody's goddamn wife, bro.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Oh, shit.
You know,
that's the thing, YJ. He wasn't the only one that gave Shawty a compliment.
Right.
The panel was like, oh, shit, okay. But I'm like, hey, that's sis. They came up on the lingo.
Yeah, that was the hint right there. That's sis. Like, hold on. That's sis.
If I ever call a girl sis, she be like, oh, hold on, let me think. Something going on.
So yeah, I did drop the Flash Mob Uno channel. Definitely does the morning wood every morning. Get these strokes, man. Then he do
these strokes in for sure.
Then he definitely do the Talking Wild Thursday, which Boss has became a part of the crew. So definitely show love to the Flash.
Pop up on the show one Thursday night, man. Kick some flavor with your boys, man.
I'll be in the chat, man. It be so many. I'm long-winded, man. I don't do well with a lot of people. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm too long-winded for it, brother. But I will tune in. That I dropped the link
on that screen one day, bro. We gonna get you on there.
One day.
On there for sure. Hey, man. Like I said, bro, I appreciate y'all, boy, man. Big salute, keep grinding. You know, I'm finna jump back down in these comments. I'm finna get on my vegan raps.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, man, love y'all, man. Out.
Salute. Ear to the streets in the building. What's good?
Ear to the streets, man. What's happening, player? We got another content creator in the chat, man. What's happening, homie?
Miss Young in the building too. I was meaning that we was doing something else. My bad, Miss Young.
Miss Young. Salute to Miss Young. Yeah, man, this is definitely a great show, man. It's good, like you said, man, when we can actually sit up here whether we agree or not.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't go no farther than that. Like you said, you got to agree to disagree a lot of the times, and when you can do that, man, you can always have a grown man, a grown woman conversation.
Oh yeah, grown man conversation definitely as well. You got the grown man talk over there on your channel and whatnot. Definitely, y'all definitely check that out.
Mondays at 10.
Yeah, I was trying to think. My mom was turning. I was like, I know he said he's gonna do it on a certain day. So Mondays, okay.
Yes, Monday around between 10 and 11, man. You know, depending on how my day go. You know, if it's busy, but this Monday I'm off, so and I'm off that Tuesday. So you know. Probably about 10:30, and we'll probably rock out for hour and a half, 2 hours. Depending on how I feel,
Okay, most definitely, man. Salute to everybody that came out. It's been episode 20. We hit a dub on this thing. Which I think is something to be celebrated, from my point of view. That's just me, though. I don't know about y'all, but shit.
Man, hell yeah, man. Damn right. Shit. We been working, bro. Like, I mean, from where we came from to where we at now, man.
Oh, yeah.
We need to be celebrated because we work hard, bro.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up, man. Sorry you came in late into the streets, man. We getting up out of here, man. But definitely y'all can check out the replay. And remember, the next In the Lab, we will
Oh, man. It's finna go down, man.
Ja versus
It's finna go down, man. It's finna go down. The verse.
I ain't going to tell you who's repping who. You going to find out.
Okay, because I was about to say it.
Don't do it. Don't even do it.
I was about to say it.
I mean,
I ain't nah. They can wait for that, but it's going down. We doing the versus battle, and this ain't the first versus battle we didn't. Let me sit down. I done got excited now. This ain't the first versus battle we did over here on the Bank Music Group channel. We definitely. How do we do it? I think we play a verse and a hook, 20 songs.
Yeah, verse and the hook, 20 songs.
Okay, so 2 artists going against each other, 50 Cent versus Ja Rule. We're not telling you who got who right now, but we definitely, Rob, 50 and Ja. We're going to do it like that. Do the classic New York hip-hop versus battle. Ja Rule versus 50 Cent. 20 songs, verse in the hook.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
It's going to be fun.
Those 2 guys do not like each other, never did, never will. But I think it's gonna be very fun and interesting. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that. We'll drop the thumbnail in the live so you'll see it, so you'll know exactly. It'll be soon because
it's gonna be it's gonna sit there for a couple of days.
Yeah. So y'all be ready for that.
Yeah,
man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
We're gonna ride out too.
What you want to ride out to, man?
Hold on, let me see. I'm looking at some of these comments right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Rod say she got Ja. Okay. Charlize say it's already lit. Okay. 80s baby say she got Ja. Okay. Okay. Features count. Flash Mouth say features count. Yeah, we base our versus battles off of hits because we actually looked up what the verses. When you go to the versus website, they kind of have a little mission statement about what the concept is behind the versus battle, and it boils down to hits. It doesn't boil down to lyricism. It doesn't boil down to substance, and it hits, just hits. Billboard hits, certified hits. We talking about 106 in Park on the number one for 106 in Park for half a year. Shit like that. We talking about certified hits. So that's what we going by, and that's going to be the stipulations on this versus battle that we going to do. So definitely everybody who's tapped in right now, definitely come through, man. You going to know about it. We're going to let you know about it.
What about how many albums you sold?
No.
20 goddamn hits.
20.
Your 20 hits versus his 20 hits.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Who won this round? Who won this round? That's what the fuck it matters.
And the people who come through, I would advise you to have a notepad every round that we do, because we keep track. After 10, one person plays 2 tracks to make it even. You go first, and you do that to 10. Then you flip the rotation, and you go first. Because if you didn't flip the rotation at 10, one person would get 21. So
and then also, when you go first, the second person always have an opportunity to respond to what you just played.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? So you want to give an opportunity for both people to actually be able to respond.
Oh yeah.
Most of the time, people are like, okay, and then, oh yeah, I know what to play. I know what to play against.
I know what to play for that.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I got my 20.
I got mine too. I already got the playlist set and everything.
I got my 20. That's all I know. So It's gonna be fun, man. Definitely salute to everybody that came through. I'm gonna just pick a random track right now, and we're gonna go from there, man. I think I'm gonna. Let me see.
Yeah, we got so many in this motherfucker.
Yeah, we do. We got some things to choose from. I think I'm gonna go with the Set It Off, man. Salute New. Salute Crucial K. We all seen in the building. At the beginning, the first song that we played was definitely the Friday release, in which we release a new song. Well, not new maybe all the time, but definitely a new to this channel song every Friday. So definitely be on the lookout for that. New had the Friday release yesterday. So we gonna play this Set It Off. It's me, it's Boss, it's Crucial, it's New. It's everybody, man. So
yeah.
Hey, now set it off. I'm about to set this bitch off, famo. I tell him set it off. No issue, it's no problem, my nigga. It's time to shut this shit down. Set it off. It's time to shut it down. Set it off. Set it off. Hey, I'm about to set this bitch off, famo. I tell him set it off. No issue, it's no problem, my nigga. It's time to shut this shit down. Set it off. It's time to shut it down. Set it off.
Got 4 chicks with me, ready to set it off like 8 off. You don't wanna get us pissed off. My dogs ready to take off like Castle Troy, ready to face out with us all off. Any pussy nigga running they mouth, nigga, we got the clout in a 3-round bout. You feelin' severe pain like he got the gout. Like I said, we got the clout, you better reroute. We had to regroup this, got some veteran troops in, spitting the hot shit like a bowl of soup. And I'ma stick it with my niggas like some super glue. Y'all niggas better chill like an igloo, or I'ma shock y'all niggas like an illa do. I'm dead fresh in this bitch, black and white polo on me like Beetlejuice. I'm hot nigga like a heat or two. I'ma roll on them like some 22s, some 24s on a rolling pole. Stick it in me shit like the Holy Ghost. When the thing blow, them niggas they running like Forrest Gump with a running nose. I'ma hit a nigga dead up in the tummy. You stupid nigga like Holy Ghost.
Hey, now set it off. I'm about to set this bitch off, famo. I tell him set it off. No issue, it's no problem, my nigga. It's time to shut this shit down. Set it off. It's time to shut it down. Set it off. Set it off. Hey, I'm about to set this bitch off, famo. I tell him set it off. No issue, it's no problem, my nigga. It's time to shut this shit down. Set it off. It's time to shut it down. Set it off.
They gon' fuck around and make a nigga snap in this bitch. You rapping a bitch. Niggas know that I'm a savage, you bitch. I'm back in this bitch. Don't you talk, cause I ain't asking your shit. Immaculate shit. Catch a nigga in the back of your bitch. Then I pass a little bit. Throw her back cause they done had a little bitch. So tired a little bitch. This nigga need to do the math on this bitch. He mad as a bitch, but we gon' let you have a little bit. Cause we done ran out through that pussy. And we can laugh at the shit. And half of a clique got beat up. That pussy dragging and shit. She's taking shots out on her face cause she's a nasty little bitch. That has a little bitch. Use a dummy cause you brag on the bitch. Go clean her up, go get a rag. Should've passed on this bitch.
Hey, now set it off. I'm about to set this bitch off, famo. I tell him set it off. No issue, it's no problem, my nigga. It's time to shut this shit down. Set it off. It's time to shut it down. Set it off. Set it off. Hey, I'm about to set this bitch off, famo. I tell him set it off. No issue, it's no problem, my nigga. It's time to shut this shit down. Set it off. It's time to shut it down. Set it off.
I ain't come to play for nothing, I got too much to lose. I've been in this bitch since tall tees and Griffey shoes and Bo Jacks. Them stars you idolize, they in my rear view. My policy is no idolatry, that shit's still true. I set it off, put a pin out the grenade. Set it off, bitch, I don't play. No nonsense, I've been locked in since I was in the 9th grade. Tell them niggas like Mouse said, nigga tighten up. I've been hearing this shit for too long. It's a lot of real, but a lot of bluff. Figured I should just set it off, but my conscience telling me chill, chill. My mouthpiece like pew, pew. Shooting game in her ear for real. She set it off, and all that I could do is oblige. She say she came to set it off. I'm like, okay, now let's ride.
Hey, now set it off. I'm about to set this bitch off, famo. I tell him set it off. No issue, it's no problem, my nigga. It's time to shut this shit down. Set it off. It's time to shut it down. Set it off. Set it off. Hey, I'm about to set this bitch off, famo. I tell him set it off. No issue, it's no problem, my nigga. It's time to shut this shit down. Set it off. It's time to shut it down. Set it off.